Hello everyone, welcome back to more Danganronpa. Has everyone? Hope you all doing well today. The starring screens done by Moon. Check them out. Link in description below. And it's a bit of an early stream today. Because I am planning on hanging out with friends later on, so can't stream at night. And I saw that I probably would not get my box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the mail until later on, so I'm like, might as well stream now, knock it out of the way, because instead of waiting for a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that probably won't come before I leave. So, and even if I do right before I leave, I ain't gonna be like able to stream with it, because there probably won't be enough time. So the protein in the bar of poison, and the poison was in the protein cans. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the Cobra was able to get Sakurai to drink the poison. Holy crap! All we had to do was hand her something the other scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself. A Matakuma bottle! I mean, I would drink something out of the Matakuma bottle. You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right? Protein drink would actually contain a deadly poison. What? But so I took to kill Sakurai. That's the true cause of death. You know, I remember how Oko saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. Maybe she took a trip to help out with the whole bleeding head wound thing. What was offered to her instead was a bottle of poison. Now I know who exactly swapped the mixtures. But who was it? I'm just reviewing who replaced the two materials that's left in the cam lab for everyone to see. It was footprints! The footprints left in front of the shelf. What's the evidence you talked about, isn't it? I visited the cam lab this morning. There were definitely not footprints there at that point. We must appear around the time murder, which leaves no doubt they're connected. I mean, why were you in the cam lab? That's my question. How were you planning to do? What's more, footprints were found in section A, where I found the bar meant for the poison. The Cobra must have gone to section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving the footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belonged to will pose no problem. All I had to do is check everyone's footprints right now and see who. It was me. I mean, at least that was easy. The footprints, they're mine. Hina. If you can't find out anyways. Oh, why he was free for me, you know? Then the Ogo killer was. Yep. I killed Sakurai. Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. The only people here who wear sneakers are me and Hina. I mean, you really don't see the feet too often here. I mean, I guess Hiro does wear sandals, and I guess Byakuya won't wear sneakers, because that would be below him, I guess. Because sneakers for pole. Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya, that explains why. But footprints must be cool all videos. No. Okay, let me see you choose a component for size for myself. If the footprints don't belong to Mako, the only left one other possibility. Just Hina? Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? I mean, yes, very much so. This whole time you've been focused on playing the crime on someone else, haven't you? I can't believe it. What about it can't you believe? Well, it shows that the two of them were so close. Exactly why I turned out with them. I mean, you know, betrayal. It's because they were so close. Sakura didn't think twice about when Hina handed her the caution. Hina used our trust to kill him. She deceived the victim and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme. Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? If you did, what will you do that? I found her in the workroom. She was so... She asked me to bring her that potion drink. Well, when I get to the power from the can, like, just a code to me out. Yeah, just swap it out. It happens to the best of us. You see poses, you go let's swap it. Now's my chance to kill. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switch out the protein powder, and that's when you get the proposed mixture. And then she downed it all at once. And then... Hold on. I'm not convinced. Nobody claimed she won't kill a close friend, will you? Still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. I mean, I think we found that out for the last few cases. Honey was like friendship don't matter. I mean, I think the power of friendship comes from once or twice. What matters is outweighing the opponent, defeating them. You know, put their life and sacrifice themselves for no. And we're all in it for ourselves. That's what High School Musical taught me. Just like having to sacrifice Sakura to save herself. You say that, but I'm still not convinced. How much time do you plan to repeat yourself? I mean, if I could get to my fault, I mean, we can crack this nut. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But it's still about one unsolved mystery that I'm not convinced. Talk about the locker room problem. You know, if you really are the killer, explain it. How do you create the locker room? Well, what does it matter? Just because I'm guilty, it doesn't mean I have to tell you everything. I mean, I'd be like, I'm not convinced at that point because you're not telling me how you did. No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me. Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill him? And if I do? Possible. She switched out the mixture. And she's recovered. There's no way you can doubt this. Are you sure about that? Ignore the fact that I don't want to believe it. It doesn't just fit. What doesn't fit? I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy. I mean, look at Celeste from Chapter 3. Scream acting completely different how she normally does. And the MI wasn't so motherfucking obvious. Okay, Mako, calm down. Calm down with that bullshit. Oh. He's why it makes it look like you want people to suspect you. That was... I was just nervous. I didn't notice I left a footprint. I mean, you left more than one. You didn't notice? Yeah, that's just how it is. What can I do? Listen, Hina. Can you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched from protein and protein powder. How come? But it doesn't matter. Hina, please, I would like to know too. Fine. Waste your time you like. Let's play by Hina's for Copa. There's no one else to suspect. No one else could possibly have done it. Go on ahead, Hina. Stop for the moment you arrive at the cam lab. Well, right away I went to the section C and got poisoned. The best when you spill the powder in front of a part of the shelf. Yeah, I opened the ball and I dropped it like an idiot. I see, okay then, go on. So I moved to section A and got a protein powder, that's when I switched from. And once I was done with that, I took a protein that I had, the poison, and I left the room. I actually put the bar filled with protein back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out, and that's it. The story you just told. First you went to section C to give protein, but you moved to section A to give protein. Well, you went to section A to give protein, then you moved on to section A to give protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct? Yeah. That's true. Is that a little strange? Can you repeat the series of event one more time? What's wrong, Big Mac? Being awful pushy? I mean, I want to make sure we don't die. It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied? And try to get Nichols. How long? Till we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Okay, it's gonna be... The footprints don't match. Oh! You say you went to give a potion from section C, and that's where you spilled the power, right? Yeah, what about it? And after that, you say you moved from section C to section A to get to 14. But footprints on the left seem were not moving from section C to section A. But it contradicts what you just said. What? I mean, maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise something. I mean, what's the point? But footprints still show up. But it can't be. Remember what Hina just said? And she said she didn't recognize that the power will leave a footprint. Oh! Well, fuck. Hina, what's the meaning of this? I feel like we dumbed down Byakuya on the trial a little bit, to be honest. To make Valestin woke. Well, you lied to us, plain and simple. If you look up the footprints, the movements in the camel lab are obvious. The power had been spilled when he came in, he was straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there only involved section A. Well, you see... What the hell? What's going on here? And the footprints on for only part one for account. What? Before I explain that part, I would like to submit some new evidence. New evidence? Impossible! It can't be! Are you sure? After all, you're the one who gave it to me. I did? It was him inside the ball of poison he gave me. I made... Yeah, exactly. Look, again, I feel like the dumbed down Byakuya for the trial. Just very slightly. Just say away. What is it that you think you found? Found this. A piece of glass. It has something to the bottom of a ball. And then Kluba explosives to you ingesting the power. I couldn't... Sorry you hear the dog walking. I couldn't solve the mystery without you, so thank you for that. But what is it? Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Miko, what? Don't you explain? Huh, me? Fine, if you really do know, explain the meaning of a shot of glass. Okay. Rec room window. Pop a window from the rec room door. What? The window? The window we broke again to was library just like that. So I think that must be it. To the correct, like that. You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shot of glass from a window get inside this ball of poison? What's so strange about that? Well, this is a chem lab the whole time. Shouldn't have gotten glass in it. The ball of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That's what you just said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass in the rec room window made its way into the bottom. And everything Hina told us was a lie? We lied to the ball of poison must definitely found its way into the rec room. It was there at least when the window got broken and oh, it was when the locker room was unlocked. There's no way to explain the presence of the glass in that ball. And once the room opened, the ball somehow got moved back to the shelf of the can room. Meanwhile, the protein can we found the same crime was pointed though. And that had to be after the locker room was open, and I was after Sakura died. Hold on, you moved too fast. According to the bar, poison may have been in the locker room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the locker room was unlocked? We only know that she gave the protein can with poison inside, right? I mean, the bar was laid on top of the glass. You're right, we do need to explain that. Before we do, but something I'd like to confirm here with everyone. Huh? It has to do with protein can. As this Havoc bar was discovered, did anyone move the trip over it or anything like that? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of old question? No, oh, just answer to the best of your ability. Well, no, never, I don't remember. Yeah, me either. Not me. Same here. Yeah, me either. Look at the mess as it. The proves after the protein can was found could be found in its way to the motor scene after the room was open. Come on, how can you say that? With the greatest of ease. How can you know what I don't know? When you think she could say that, it's because of the evidence. There's proof that someone bought the protein. Yes, it's the glass. The glass! Is the empty protein drink what I think it is? Yes, okay. So when we make sure it's the white bullet that I think. You remember how broke the glass and sky all around the room, right? Because it came from the window you broke to get in. What about? Well, those pieces won't just get around the protein can. They were underneath the can as well. What? And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room. No. I see. So that's the explanation. Kyoko earlier, when he accidentally went to move the can or tripped over it. If that was the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass. So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate. And you got suspicious behavior. And that made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as there was a lock room, and it can only contain the bottle of poison and not the protein can. Once the door has opened, it will switch and acid dissolve. The protein can run out of the lock room and the bottle of poison returned to the can lab. If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink it? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can. No, that's not why. One explanation is she drank it from its original bottle and knew exactly what it was. So actually, she was alone in the locker room. All she had was poison, with all the possibilities there. You're saying she drank it, knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction. This is exactly what happened. Then tell us away. I'm sorry. Please tell us. Oh, finally some fucking respect. Take it. Before we get into that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got poison to the candle lamp and took it to the work room. It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogo. What do you think, McCall? It was the victim herself. I think it was Sakura herself. Sakura, who was apparently Mo, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way. On the contrary, we know for a fact you went to the cam lab. Why to the section poisons? You're lying. Stop lying. Why? Why would you lie like that? No doubt. Oh, God, please tell me I don't have to do a stupid moving game. I hate that you had to do 3 of these in this trial. But say, as soon as I hit that, I want them all. Just flub it a few times, bring down the tempo. Okay. I like how this one does have multiple chances. Oh, choices. It's just like, oh, well, yeah. You know, did you know that Sakura's foot has so many power stack to it? Did? Yeah, the same yellow power that had been spilled by the shot from the cam lab. The power was yellow, wasn't it? So the power we found Sakura, well, this could have been by power from the cam lab. Ugh. Wait, so what was that power doing on Olga's foot? And it was only on her instep, right? Sakura must have been staying right there when the power spilled. So the person who spilled the power above the shot wasn't Hina, but Sakura. Ugh. When Sakura dropped the ball, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Maybe just how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the power was still scattered around, and some of it ended up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking? Yeah, why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? One explanation is she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains. No, it was me. For poison! For a bomb! And the Krusty Krab! I'm sorry. I just saw like a meme using that, and it's on the mind. Because I killed him! No, you didn't kill him. Crab one. Okay. Oh, I don't know which way would be fastest. Go. It was suicide. One who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. No! What? The kill was Sakura? Wait, so you're saying it was suicide? I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I can believe I can fly. I mean, do you believe you can fly? I can't believe it either. Oh wow, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got a poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. So she can end her own life. That explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of Lock Room. Mon Kuma did. Lock Room's mystery was created by Sakura. I'm sure she locked herself in so no one could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there drinking poison and breath her last breath. And then the empty ball of poison whirled around the locked room until we came and opened it up. At that point, someone grabbed the ball and smacked it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did fall off her investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right near the door. Because you only knew Sakura was dead. Because the ball of poison had one near the doorway. That's when you picked up the ball, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. Kyoko was busy checking the body. The more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. I have to go get them. I did go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. You said you were going to get everyone else, but your attention was going to the cam lab and switch the katanas, wasn't it? Once you went to Camelot, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. Then you took the powder, put into the protein ball, and grabbed it from the work room. Then when you left the lab, all the left was the empty protein can. Think about it like that, for both points make perfect sense. And when you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room, got everyone. Oh, Ogum! Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see. When everyone was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I took notice. You should have been the first one to announce Sakura's lifeless body. But he and I know would never have left aside in a situation like that. Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't kill, we blame you for her death. But that's why you didn't bother to get away with such obvious evidence, right? The footprints of power for Bob's person, bad piece of evidence, and yet you think Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura? No. No. I killed her. I did. It wasn't a peanut. It's over. No, nothing's over. It is. Actually, no, you're right. We have to end this properly. Okay, that's the second. Go ahead, hold up. It'll be... And then Toko is coming down by far. One. Probably had to focus on the fact that I was placed upside down. The miscolor her eyes! Shame on them. Actually, I need to do you want what's drink? If it made the gray figure not gray. Shame on them. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet him for rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit early than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked for a good hiding spot. And then she found it, she clawed into the locker to get out of sight. With her inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next, her wife was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. That thing, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma ball and attacked Sakura. Thinking that he killed her, he instantly began covering up his crime. I mean, to be fair, he probably thought he was on a time limit too, but people get no why for this meaning. Took a magazine from the table and flashed a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko by lying on it, he was hoping to print them alone home. Of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so it seems the coast was clear. She jumped out of a locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her watch, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after that, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw blood dripping from off of Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. I mean, to be fair, like, I understand the reaction more from, like, the Genocide Joe's perspective of, like, waking up and just having someone staying over you bloody and not knowing what's going on. But it caused a panic, and I think most people. And just like Hiro to grab an arm, Kumon and attack him. They explain why there are 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set out about disposing of evidence. She got out for broken Monokuma bar shards and the queen chest piece. The experts had Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. Wait, even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, when actually was Sakura's cause of death? It was supposed that Sakura herself got from the camera out. She turned the Black Room into a true locker room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And then she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discover her body was in them. We had to smash the doors window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that someone quickly snatched the bottle person off the ground. And when no one was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did this oppositely to place their suspicion on themselves. An attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. The one who went to all that effort. Was Yuhina. That's the full truth of this case. Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact, is that right? That's what happened? But Makura, how did you manage? How were you able to uncover the truth even when I couldn't disown? Well, I mean, you still haven't realized it? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's why you don't understand. That's why you couldn't solve this case. See, didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it always comes back to bite you in the butt. We got some money. Okay, I think we all can agree that you made your point. Did you guys forget? You still haven't voted yet. Oh, that's why. You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, but you really don't have a choice anyways. You gotta do it. Well, maybe you don't want to, but please grab your loved one, cast your vote. So it would be chosen as a black, and we make for a white choice of a dreadfully long one. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I like how you can pick Monokuma. Yeah, that's fine. Why don't you kill Sakura or Sakura herself? Okay, we're down here. So that was the whole truth, I see. But there's one thing I don't understand. Why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't came to light, you would have died with among the rest of us. And yet why did you do that? Because it's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is all because y'all pushed her into a corner. This is a sad case. It really is. You all killed her. So that's why I couldn't let her be the only one that died. You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? But we have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all had to pay for our crimes. For serious, that's... You still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me despair. So instead of wanting to be killed, I do it by my own hands. That's... When I found it on the ground in front of a rec room, it's Sakura's suicide note. The suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of a nurse's office. I went out after her and Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I have to suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But you're suffering because of me. I tried to protect... You tried to protect me. And because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Again, this is so sad, but like... Sakura really is like one of the best characters from this game. Sakura. Because of me, my friends are gonna kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura, she thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You ask to me with those three? You can't. Can you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. They're all getting up at you at once, even you. No, I feel like she would throw like Toko around like Bubble Bass through Squidward. Like, just through the fucking wall. You know. Please don't think of things like that, but not my enemy. They're friends. Sakura? She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. And if you just talk to her, you will understand that she was a friend to all of us. And yet, you all trample over her feelings and then did the unthinkable. No, it's just a misunderstanding. What's the big call a misunderstanding? I mean, it was in a way. I mean, again, I understand more of the genocide Jack perspective of this than Huey. Huey was just paranoid. She believed in you, and you won't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how depressed she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of wanting to be killed, I do it by my own hands. That's how far you pushed her. It's like, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait right there, I'll help you out. Hina. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favor to ask. A favor? I like some protein. Can I ask you to go to... Yeah, I got it. Just hang the bell. I'll be right back. That's the last conversation I had with him. I went to the camel lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the problem. That's when I realized that someone had taken something from the shelf, the protein shelves. I went back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura, let me in. Please open the door. Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had a weakness just like any other person. She got cut, she bled, someone hurt, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet, y'all blame her. I tried to protect her and I suffer for it. And that just adds to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize that, you know, we killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And if that's why you try to lead us astray, you did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion over cross trial. Sakura died, hang all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out. And then I wasn't able to do anything for her. I couldn't even face her after this. I'm sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver the final tear joke. Oh man, that reminds me of American Dad. My name is Teal Joko. But this is just taking so long. Got to fall asleep over him. But do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did she say? I think you just said it's by your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant. Because I know what you're thinking, because her and I mean, what I'm really trying to say is, do you think the entire foundation is shaking? What if it was really like this? What's that? Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But he know. Oh, I wore that one. It was all me, baby! This is what we can save and we can finish off next time. He's so cute and adorable, but also scummy. But also scummy. Okay, I'm not too logged in yet. It's not bad time. But what I want to do, build this. Ugh. Okay. Let's get with some stuff. Okay. Next, I should be in love. Oh, I do have 2 promises. But that's help. I mean, you know what? One of them is shiny. I take it. I honestly, I would just add. Take one on Ween out. Take that out. Well, not the edge, but no edge. Well, I mean, I probably do have enough ultras to just kind of dismantle, to be honest. To do a quick Ours needs to be at 3, Malfa needs to be at 4. Is this satisfying? We can find out. This is playtest. Car. Let me cause oh no, not that, but like accessories. Cause we definitely got a lot more now. Nah, I could keep the light point ones, that's fine. Yeah, we can change. Alright, let's go back to square one. Brambles. I mean, it's a Xyz deck. Anyone screams Xyz? I mean, we got one Xyz. Or we got two Xyz monsters. Well, what? Bagusta or Dengisu? Look at him, he's cool. I mean, we gotta use the Exorcist coin. Yeah, fine. It's like I want to use the Exorcisters. Might as well. Okay. Albaz. Well, that sucks for me. What a powerful opening draw. And now we just gonna watch Solitaire for a bit, basically. And hopefully I can play around Solitaire. Do. And someone got overframed. Lucky. Oh, and this is Draco Tail branded. Okay. Again, let's see what I can do. Sophie. Not as helpful as I would hope. Who has this sweet animation? Annoying. Oh well. If you ask, it would be annoying. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really do much. Okay, they're thinking. Is it a good sign or a bad sign? Bad sign. Very bad sign. Okay, that is I don't want to say I lose. But having my board basically bad for being job would really fuck this up. To be quite honest. But what are you gonna do? I mean, there's multiple things you can do, but what are you doing? and my boat is completely white. I mean, but it's a good card. Sorry to hear a dog barking. Cool. I'm gonna try to do something chicanery. Perfect. Do. Yeah, sometimes I'm not gonna get out of this. Yeah, I'm not gonna get out of this. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Never mind. Yeah, that's all I can do, so I might as well just end it by my own hands. Frustration. Might as well. Because it's very risky on Forza Sport, but like. I got Quiet one me, effect Velo. a good draw here. That's a great draw. I mean, first thing was first. Oh, we got snow. Why if that can't be activated, it's totally fun, cool. First up is first. Second. Activate Betrayal. I mean, I take it. A win is a win. Again, especially with how bad my luck has been with dueling, I definitely take it. Okay, Crimson Dragon. Power going on here. Oh, we're doing Black Rose Dragon. Okay. Oh, let's impone that. Okay. Sometimes it just takes one impone. Okay, so this might be annoying. I played against Steed during my YCS experience, and this was actually annoying. So let's see what happens. I love picking cards. Do do. Okay, we got a whole line set up. Okay, we'll see how well this goes again for me. One of those things I can flip up. Do. I mean, but it doesn't really matter in terms of the negation at this point. No, that's not good. Okay. Luckily for me, I can still play. Okay. Okay, Solution. I mean, a small thing to do is... Next. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sometimes I'm really not gonna win this at all. And that's game. That's just game. Didn't even have to finish removing all the counters. Yeah, I'm upset too, Degusu. Because I did make the Exorcista card. Completed. Okay. What we doing? What we doing? So you hear a dog barking. Okay, I actually do kind of like this hand. Is it playing Yummy? Okay, cool. What's the card out of my hand? It is an early stream. Hi Ben, how you doing well today? I'm hanging out with friends tonight, so it was either stream now or don't stream. I did add a new Exorcist cards to the Exorcist deck and kind of retool the deck a little bit. So hopefully it's better. Well, I mean, it's gonna be better, but you know what I mean. Nice, nice. See? I mean, I'm not doing it for both this celebration, but yeah, it's just to hang out because I haven't hang out with these people in a bit, so. That's fair. He took my ash. How am I not gonna use it now? I'm actually glad how Illusions turned out. I feel like those turned out really well in the long run. A bit of a walky start, but like, they've definitely fleshed it out. But I'm still confused why they decided to introduce the Wyvern type. Out of all the little types introduced, Wyvern just seems the most pointless. But hey, not there with Konami on those decision makings. Like I said, Ben, they're bad. They're bad. Like, they're bad. They're not fun. Or anything like that. Like, it also doesn't help. I know they can't. Well, they could. God forbid the license for, sub-version music. But like. It doesn't help that the songs do not match the visuals. And for the first opening, it's like they changed opening, like at least images, to probably what the second sub version opening is, and it matches worse with what's going on screen. And I know maybe I shouldn't care this much about Pokemon dub openings, but I don't know. They could have been better. And there's no comment on the people working on this openings. It's just like the wrong choice for them, if you ask me. Okay, so far so good. Nowadays, like, they do use the same music. But, like, it wasn't so common back in the day. Well, only two animes nowadays that don't use the same music. Funnily enough, Dragon Ball, they typically do their own openings. Yu-Gi-Oh! And, Pokemon. Again, weirdly enough. Also fair enough. Okay, round 2. You know, yesterday I saw about Pokemon was poking for the whole jelly filled donut thing. I'm like, I feel like it's not the same when they do it. It's not the same. That's wild! That works like that. That is what. Okay. That's wild. Well, let me get that thing back. Okay. I am baffled by that. Wow. Okay, I guess because they did use it once per turn. I used it. Which, that is a crime. By the way. It is our monster now. That is a crime. I am... Look, I am not a GX, dub defender whatsoever. I think they went too hard in Season 3 at the beginning in terms of funny jokes. Especially with opponent characters like Adrian. But like, man, they couldn't dub one more episode. They had to go straight to 5Ds, huh? Like, I'm just saying. Like, you couldn't have one more episode of Jayan coming back to the, our dimension. I get it. If you watch dub only, Jay fuses with Yubel, and then he ends up in Venice! Ugh. Wild. Okay. Actually, one reason why I really like Beyond Time as like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh movie, it's like the fine piece of a puzzle for like Jane's character arc, like seeing him after the events of season 4. I really enjoyed that. So, that's like one huge plus of that favor. it's only monsters they control. Oh, I could have done Wutonia. Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. Yeah. And then bench your set card. Then since you send a card to grave, like it's damage. What is this synchro summoning? Man, I remember like I was talking to someone at a previous job. They go like I stopped doing Yu-Gi-Oh after they introduced synchro summoning because they expect me to do math in my Yu-Gi-Oh. Which is, that is, like, okay, as somebody who experienced Yu-Gi-Oh for almost its entirety in terms of history, that is wild for me. Like, out of all the, like, different stuff that is wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh power creep and all that stuff, synchros are totally not. I mean, synchros were very powerful. One of the first arrived with, like, Stardust Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, the Giant Beetle, Go Guardian. But like, it ain't like the most craziest power jump in the game. Definitely not by far. But some questions are better left unanswered. Some questions are just better left unanswered. Always been math. Oh, Ben, I was upset. I was upset. Someone, my first opponent used the stupid overframe of this card. I'm like, of course, like the first duel of the day, I get showed what I'm trying to pull. I wanted so bad. Well, I also want the overframe. Oh, it doesn't show the card. But I also want Impulse's overframe too. Like, look at this. Anyways, I want this first because that has a good check, more time left. But I mean, at least like that was clean. Look at that. That's clean. I'm assuming future deployment hasn't. That's also clean. Ben, I do. But I mean, it looks so cool though. It looks like what's cool is cool. I can hate something, but I admit that's cool. Okay. I expect you to hate that card because it's just annoying to deal with. What does this do? You can only activate this card at the start of your main phase 1 or 2. During each of your opponent's main phase 1, opponents of the field cannot be destroyed by the opponent's card effect. So the new player can talk. Okay. That sounds annoying. Oh, this like spirits. Why did they put spirits with Cyber Angels? Oh, is Cyber Angel bit? No, this is interesting. This pack intrigues me. Especially the name doesn't fit like Cyber Angels at all. Am I getting a nitpick? No, that's not what I'm here for. Anyway, well, is that what I'm here for? Yes. But anyways, besides the point. I'd like to thank y'all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be Mo, Ben 10 Protector of Oath. And then Mo Danganronpa. As we hear Mo, well, we leave a true suicide note. That's Sakurai left behind for us. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.